I remember that bingo board right there. I was in high school, and her picture's on the walls, not there right now, but there was a lady named Joyce that worked here. Another Joyce. Joyce Parker and a lady named Jeanette Manning. And they came up with this idea that we should do bingo here at the preschool. And so when I would get on the weekends after school, I would take the BART over here, and I would go to church, family activities, whatever was going on in Pittsburgh. It was like a vacation from Oakland. Because at that time, Oakland was like, I guess the equivalent of Richmond or somewhere. And this was like Mayberry, because it was nothing here. It wasn't built up. It was peaceful. It was quiet. No gunshots. No fighting. Like me and Emger went to school. The girls would gang up, and we would learn how to break branches off trees and beat other girls in big gang fights. So over here it was peaceful. It was like a getaway. So anyway, she said, we're going to do bingo. Jeanette and Joyce going to do bingo. Oh, we are? That translated to she and I doing bingo. It was a great idea by all the staff, but everybody here, nobody showed up but us. This room would be packed. And I don't know if anybody in here plays bingo, but bingo players are brutal. I would rather have been on AC Transit in Oakland. They wanted packs fast. They wanted their tickets cashed. They wanted the numbers called. And so every Saturday we came out and we would have to make the spaghetti, race to get the money, get the bingo set up. And as somebody growing up, that taught me a lot of discipline. It also taught me that I would have to do a lot of things in this world when I got older that I did not want to do. And I really have to thank her for those life experiences, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have gotten through a lot of the things that I've gotten through. And another thing I want to share is the cake over there is a purse and a shoe. And for those of you who have not been to my grandmother's closet, let me tell you, she bought out Nordstrom's and Macy's a long time ago. She's probably got Imelda Marcos way beat. I mean, she's got purses and shoes in almost every closet in her house. So one day we were going out in a hurry. She was going to work. It was one summer, and I was going to come stay the day with her at work. And she rushed out the house. We got down the stairs, and that time we were driving a white Volvo. And against the white Volvo, she went to pick up her foot. And I said, what is that? She said, "That's my shoes. I shouldn't have worn these shoes, they don't match." And I said, well, actually they don't. She had on a navy blue shoe and a red shoe. Her outfit was navy blue and red, but she couldn't figure out what shoe to wear, and evidently she was wearing one of both. There was another time, my grandfather was alive, and we used to go to buffets. And we went to where my grandmother is from. And I think that's a trivia question, so I'm not going to let that out the bag yet. But we went to where she's from, and she put a rope around her belt, her waist. And she said, okay, I'm ready to go. We were going to go into the cemetery where her mother and her grandmother is buried, and the weeds are high. There's probably some snakes out there. And so here we go. I said, are you sure you want to go? I want to go. Come on, girl, I can go. I used to play with snakes when I was a girl. Okay. Here we go, tramping out there. And when she came out, she was in such a hurry to show me the back of her dress was tucked into her pants, and she had rolled the pants up. And before I could stop her, my grandfather killed himself laughing because her dress was tucked in, and her pants was showing, and she was trying to fake that she didn't have no pants on underneath this nice dress. She was trying to show us that she could go marching in the cemetery and the cotton field with this nice silk dress on. And those are just some of my funny moments that I remember with my grandmother. But I guess I need to stand up and say everything that she means to me. And I don't think that there's quite enough words to express that every time I need a friend, she's a phone call away. Every time I need a shoulder to cry on, she's a phone call away. And every time I have needed my grandmother in my life, she has always been there. She has never turned me away. She has never said no. She has never put anybody else first. She's always stopped what she was doing. And the reason why my best friend over there can say that she met us at the same time is because the day I started that new school in Oakland, I called her on the phone and I said, I need you. My grandmother left her desk. She left her desk at work and drove all the way to Oakland to my school to help me through my first day of school. And that's something I will never forget. And I love you for that.